We want the best for our children, for the nation. Our cherished public school system holds this promise. It is the beacon of our democracy, the citadel of our freedom, the champion of our equality. But as everyone knows, this cherished institution is in trouble.
Our public schools are so important because a public education can change your future. Not just your future, but generations to come, and I know this firsthand.
We've got some major problems in our schools. We've got academic stagnation, dropouts, we have kids who are bored and disengaged. Also, we have a huge issue with childhood overweight and obesity, and at the adult level, this is turning into diabetes, heart disease, and cancer. Everybody thinks that all of these things that I just mentioned are problems. They are not problems. These are symptoms of a problem. The problem is we are not physically active enough. We sit too much. And all of these things that I just talked about regarding the schools, regarding the health of Americans, has to do with us not being physically active enough. And our schools are well-intentioned, but they are operating on the wrong side of humanity.
Yeah, there is a relationship between physical activity and academic achievement, and there's a relationship between physical activity and cognition.
That the mind works much more efficiently when the body is working with it, and through the importance of movement, for example.
We know that there is a very strong connection between the physical activity and cognitive performance, and when that doesn't happen, the brain is not very happy.
There's a positive relationship that more physically active children have higher grades or better academic achievement.
You know, when kids are physically active, they seem to thrive. You know, it makes a lot of sense to use positive aspects of sports culture as a foundation for our schools.
Throughout my life, I've seen how the combination of arts, music, and sports all come together. When you address the needs of the whole child, kids end up loving to learn and want to go to school. I know. I was one of those kids.
We're creating a tuition-free, privately funded, community-based K-12 school, the Arete School of Sport, Culture, and Wellness. We've done a pilot version of the Arete School that was very successful. As a matter of fact, researchers at a division of the U.S. Department of Education evaluated the program, and they called it a model for total school reform.
Just wanted to let you know that Coulterville Greeley School has been selected as a 2008 California Distinguished School. One of the key findings from the evaluation committee was our commitment to aerobics every morning and the program woven throughout our daily school lives.
It's just brilliant to see something that is so profound in like how it affects the kids and how they can transition and get their thinking caps on. But it's great to see how easy it is for them as soon as they have the skill set.
What we practice every day, the FAMs, the fundamental athletic mastery, you know, the instinct, rhythm, power, attitude, flexibility, all these things, they are confident to know that if they play that in sport, they can transfer that into the classroom.
The pilot version of the Arete School is important for me because in high school, I was someone who had a real hard time in structured classes, and it really gave me a different approach in learning how to focus and set goals and actually achieve in sort of a traditional school setting.
Using the positive aspects of sports culture and a foundation for learning was a huge plus for me.
My body and my mind work together, and I've realized this through physical activity. I'm a better student and a better person because of this.
I learned all these fundamentals that I knew were going to help me in the future.
There's really a need for intervention earlier in life to help individuals educate themselves about not just how to take care of their minds, but how to take care of their bodies.
At the Arete School, we're going to apply the principles and practices that work in sport culture, physical education, and wellness to the entire curriculum in order to generate high academic scores, high health and fitness scores, and most important, high motivation scores.
Kids are not little robots that you sit in front of a TV screen and you teach them this and that. Their imagination has to be piqued. They have to be passionate about what they're learning. They have to be engaged.
Physical activity and the arts will be at the center of the curriculum, and math, language arts, the social studies, the sciences will be built around the physical activity and the arts.
Science really needs to be engaging in order for kids to have that connection with it and to take it in so many different directions.
I think the unique thing about music is that I see it has, it touches aspects of cognition or thinking abilities, but it also involves the motor system in the body.
The Arete School will serve as a model for both transforming America's public school system and dealing with childhood overweight and obesity, and it will also be a resource and training center for educators across the country and around the world.
Up on our feet, transforming our public schools.
Up on our feet, transforming our public schools.
We can do this.
We can do this. 我们可以的。
We can do this. Lo podemos hacer.